My name is David Njiru Kariuki, popularly known as DNK, Mwananchi Mwanachama. I'm the Jubilee candidate in Mbeti North Ward. Mbeti North Ward is in Manyata constituency, Embu County, and actually Mbeti North is a ward within municipality. Therefore, I present myself to the residents and the voters of Mbeti North with a lot of humility, requesting them for their votes, requesting them to support me, requesting them to stand for good leadership, and let us stand with a good leader, regardless of the party affiliation. Because sometimes we reject good leaders just because of their political stance. But this is a new dawn. We need to look at the things affecting us. For example, in an MCA or the county government allocates 20 million Kenyan shillings for development, the World Development Fund. And if you look at this kitty, 30% of the 20 million is allocated and it should directly benefit the youth and women. But for the last 5 years, we have not been feeling the impact of this 30% in terms of employment and in terms of allocation, in terms of empowering the youth to kickstart their projects, in terms of having capital to kick off their businesses, to participate in SMEs, to participate in agriculture. But these are things which have been neglected. Therefore, I'm asking the Mbeti North residents, because we might end up having a 5 years of my timing, and yet life is not waiting for us. Life is still moving. We need to think about the future of our children's children. We need to think and ask ourselves what will happen after 5 more years. Those who think that 5 years is a little time, they should examine the president of Botswana, His Excellency Ian Khama, who developed the capital city of Botswana within 5 years. The capital city of Botswana is called Gaborone. If you look at a country, a nation tiger country like Singapore or Malaysia, the reason that made Malaysia grow to its current global position is because Malaysia made a decision to invest in youth capital. That applies also in Tokyo when they decided to empower the young people, have the young people in power because utilize their energy and utilize their creativity. Simply because as a young person, this is the time I'm so much creative. As a young person, this is the time I have a lot of energy. As a young person, this is the time I can get to the office exactly at 5 to serve our people. Therefore, I have a great agenda for the youth and especially to empower them in terms of economic empowerment, social empowerment in issues of drug abuse, among others. And especially when we come to the agriculture, agriculture is the backbone of our ward, Mbeti North. It is the granary of Embu County. And we cannot talk about agriculture without reliable water for irrigation. We don't have to rely on irrigation water project. No, we need to come up with modern methodologies to ensure that we have reliable boreholes. There are two types of water. We have the sea water and we have the surface water. If we manage to dig and reach the sea water and have solar panels to pump the water and store them in tanks and let our people use the same for irrigation, then it means when there is sun, when there is rain, our people will not fail to have something to take to the market for the sake of educating their children and the sake of empowering the livelihood. Therefore, my people in Mbeti North, in terms of infrastructure, will no longer maram our roads, rather we will tarmac. If it has been possible, in other words, to tarmac over 40 kilometers of road in a ward, then it means in Mbeti North, which is within municipality, and the only ward with an airstrip, for that matter. This is a ward that is a center of so many places. Prisons, the regional prison, GK prison, is in Mbeti North. If you look at the Vehicle Inspection Center for Eastern Province, it's hosted in Mbeti North. If you look at the police headquarters in Eastern, it's hosted in Mbeti North. The Catholic Worship Center is hosted in Mbeti North. Therefore, this is a very rich world if it is in the right hands. And that's why I'm asking my people. I'm pleading with them to make the right decision. And please, don't tell people to vote wisely. Tell them to vote for DNK, because DNK is the real change. The philosophers say it's only a little kid who enjoys change when wet diapers are changed, and even the kid goes to the extreme of smiling. Our people, it's time to change. It's time to stand with one of our own, none other than Mheshimiwa DNK. Asante sana. God bless you. God bless Mbeti North. For my competitors, I ask them, let's have a peaceful campaign, and please, let's prepare to nurse injuries of losing the election to DNK, because it's either DNK wins the election or DNK defeats all his competitors. Thank you so much, Embu TV. God bless you.